Hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time you're checking in. So I thought I have about 5 or 10 minutes before I have to go pick up my sister. We have a fun um, kind of a party. My aunt and uncle live on a beautiful lakeshore property in Alexandria. So many good memories there just growing up. And so every year they have a nice big hog roast. So we're going to go to that. But I thought I want to do my daily messages because I want to stick to it. And that's that. So first things first, the one I read, and I think, I kind of started telling you that I've really been focusing a bit more on my physical health. And part of that has been eating a bit healthier. And you know what? I usually eat healthy, but when you go out to eat, they're cooking with the really bad oils, not like your nice olive oils and such, the good oils. A lot of canola oil, which is high hydrogenated. Yeah, just not good for us, right? So even if you get a salad, maybe a chicken salad, you don't know necessarily what they cook the chicken in or where the chicken even comes from. So that's a whole topic for another day. But I laughed when I read, oh, I didn't laugh. I just was like, it's pretty cool that I'm working on that. So here's the affirmation for today. I crave healthy, nutritious foods to nourish my body. I crave healthy, nutritious foods to nourish my body. So my first question to you is, maybe you're in that place too, where you do want to get a little more focused on eating those healthy foods around the outer perimeter of the grocery store. So that's your fresh produce, um, versus all of the food in the middle aisle that tends to be a bit more processed. I think that's the key, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or love your meat. Uh, it's just really about being more conscious of what you're putting in your beautiful body. So now the quote of the day was, I am on the right path to where I want to go. And actually, this could be an affirmation as well. So I am on the right path to where I want to go. And the reason I love this one is because I think sometimes, and I know I'm speaking for myself, is I can be kind of hard on myself along this journey. And I think if you just take one day at a time and know that you are exactly where you need to be, you hear me say that a lot. And that's why I want to just keep reassuring you that's your daily, probably the best daily message you can say to yourself to get plugged into that subconscious mind of yours. So just tell yourself you're exactly where you need to be. Even if there's some crazy situation going on that you're like, why is this happening to me? Instead of looking at the negative, try to focus on the good. And at some point, it'll maybe make sense. Um, I know I have to do that to myself quite often. So with that, I'm going to make it real short and sweet today. But like I said, it just keeps me accountable to check in. Yeah, I told my sister I'd be there at 8:30. Oops. And it is 8:15. She's only like 10 minutes away. Okay, so today's word for us is impeccability. I love that word. Actually, if you've seen Sound of Music, one of the boys, one of the kids says, I'm impeccable. And I think that's a good thing to be, right? So I am impeccable in my thought, word, and deed. I'm going to read it quick. And then, well, I'll say if I have like a little controversial, and I don't, it's not controversial. I just want your opinion on what you think about. There's something that happened with the Olympics that kind of set me off a little, and I try not to get into politics and religion much, but for some reason, I want to share it with you and get your feedback. But we'll save that for tomorrow. So impeccability, here you go. Now is the time to be impeccable in your responsibilities, relationships, and home environment. Gather your discipline and integrity around you like a sacred cloak. No matter what it takes, maintain your power, intent, and focus. Pay attention to details. So I love this. This is actually probably where I feel like in the last 6 to 7 months here, 2024 kickoff was a little bit rough for me. And like I said, there are days and months that we do need to be a little more gracious to ourselves, and always gracious to ourselves, listening to your body and what it needs. But when you find that you're going off the path, like what I was really just kind of too far, babying myself, not staying disciplined with some of the things that were important. So whether, you're needing to focus a bit more on your relationships, home wise, that I've always got dialed in. It's the type A in me. I love to have a beautiful, cozy home. You can have a house, but to make it a home, And then also, yeah, your responsibilities. So you are responsible for feeling good, taking care of your body. What are you doing? Are you craving those healthy, nutritious foods? Once you start to get on that, I feel like I'm about a couple weeks in now and I am loving it. So just keep being impeccable in whatever your goals and your desires and your wishes are. Your soul wants you to know this isn't the time to be lackadaisical. I love that word. Or whimsical. Love that word. And sometimes you need those, right? This calls for discipline, focus, truthfulness, and certitude. And I gotta look what certitude means. I think I know what it means. Just, you know, but I'm gonna look that up. Hone your skills, don't speak unnecessarily, and pay great attention to details. Yes, that is one thing I have always kind of liked, it, especially in a home. All these little details go so far. See what needs to be done and do it effectively, swiftly, and with a notability of heart. You'll reap immense rewards for doing this now. So your affirmation is, I am impeccable in my thought, word, and deed. All right. I think that is a beautiful message. One, for me, I don't love to be late, so I do need to get going, just so I am impeccable with my word. All right. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you have a wonderful, amazing weekend or whenever you're tuning in. It doesn't have to be this weekend. You might see this in a week or two or a year from now, but sending you all so much love. Bye.